Okay, that's all right. Okay, my dear people. So we are here because we're going to work on our second class of the week. Number two means the class is the week number 2.2. Basically, that's the idea. We're going to be working in our class number 2.2. Last time we talked about problems that we may have with different objects, no? And we described different ways to express those problems. Possibly talking about the characteristic of the object, if it's torn, if it's broken, if it's different things, no? And also we talk about the possibility to describe a repetitive problem in which we used to say, okay, the cell phone keeps dying, or the cell phone keeps, I don't know, flickering, the screen keeps flickering or something like that, right? One second, I need to open a picture, this picture right here. So we were talking like, okay, say the problem is that the screen is broken and the battery keeps dying and the t-shirt needs changing or needs replacing, right? So we use different ways to describe problems and the possible solutions that they could have, right? But today I'm going to start this class with the second question. Mrs. Camila, help me to read the second question, my dear. Here, question number two.
What would you request the product's warranty to do?
Muy bien, pronunciation, guarantee, guarantee.
Guarantee.
Exactly. So, in that case, my dear people, what would you request the products? What is the meaning of guarantee?
Garantice, garantizar.
Garantía, la garantía, right? So, what would you request the products guarantee to do? For example, if imagine that this is a monitor HP or Kale or Samsung or something like that, those typical brands of monitors. And you order online, and when the screen or the monitor arrives, it's broken. So what would you request the product's warranty to do? What would be the correct thing to do for the company? What do you think? What would you request them to do? What would you ask them to do? Change it? Refund your money? Yesenia?
Flickering,
Ah, yeah,
flickering.
the problem, yes, the problem is that of course it's flickering, but what would you request? Request it's like solicitate, like ask, like pedir, ¿cierto? So what would you request the product's warranty to do? So you write a mail to Dear Mr. Samsung, señores queridos Samsung, necesito que, what is the request for that company?
Maybe take it to the place that you buy and fix it.
O sea, repairing, ¿cierto? Repair the product.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's one possibility. In my personal case, I wouldn't repair it because I think that it still gets like some damages. So I would ask for a refund. What is the meaning of refund, guys?
Reembolso.
Reembolso, Johan. Muy bien. O sea, que te devuelvan el dinero, right? Or maybe other people would say, no, a mí que me lo cambien, right? No que lo reparen, yo quiero uno nuevo. No quiero el dinero porque necesito la pantalla, so I need replacement or changed. ¿Cierto? A replace of the thing, right? So in this case, the keyword is this one, request. Do you remember what is the meaning of request?
Solicitud.
Solicitud, very good, excellent. So, in that, Cami, ¿tienes preguntas?
No, es que usted preguntó cómo sería y yo ya tengo como la frase.
Ah, ok, dale, go.
Pues si es un request, sería como, could you give me the refund of the laptop?
It's a possibility. Very good. Exactly. So that is a request, no? So in that case, a request, it's when I ask for something, when I ask the company to do something for me. Basically, it could be like an order, an instruction, or a favor, no? And in other the class before, we saw that we have different possibilities to create requests. The most commons are with modal verbs. That's why Camila says, hey, could you give me a refund, wait, sorry, a refund of the money, for example, yes, making a request with the modal verb could. That is the most common way. But today we're going to learn many other ways to do it, right? So, guys, the idea of today is that we're going to start checking how can we create some different requests. Look at the next video. Yes, and the next video is going to show some conversations. At the beginning, they are going to appear only the sound, but later they are going to appear with the dialogues. Try to understand first only the sound. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Just try to understand what they say, and later we try to analyze if it's right or not. Try to analyze what is the request. Yeah, what is the request? What is the person asking to do? Right? What is the favor that they are asking here? So let's listen.
Conversation 3.
Can I have a look at your map, please?
Yes, of course you can. Are you lost?
Yes, I am lost. I can't find Oxford Street.
Here it is, next to Bond Street.
Oh, thank you.
Listen again.
Can I have a look at your map, please?
Yes, of course you can. Are you lost?
Yes, I am lost. I can't find Oxford Street.
Here it is, next to Bond Street.
Oh,
Did you get it? Did you get that one? That request?
More or less, teacher.
It's very
It's too
quickly.
fast.
Yeah, it's difficult, no? So one more time, once again.
thank you.
Listen again.
Can I have a look at your map, please?
Yes, of course you can. Are you lost?
Yes, I am lost. I can't find Oxford Street.
Here it is, next to Bond Street.
Oh, thank you.
Wait. So, guys, in this case, what is the request? What is the favor that she is asking?
The directions?
Yes, basically what she's asking first is that if she can see the map of the man. The man has a map, but she's lost. The man says, "Are you lost?" She says, yes, I am lost. I can find Oxford Street. So the favor, it's the first part, and she says, "Hey, can I have a look at your map?" Yeah. Have a look, it's like echarle un vistazo. So, can I have a look at your map, please? But she's asking the favor in the permission way. Remember that we saw before in other class that we can make permissions, right? Permissions is like a favor, but something that I can do. So, in this case, the request is, can I blah blah blah? Yeah. Of course, this is one way. The other way is to say, may I have or may I do something. Ready? So this is a typical expression when we are talking about permissions. Like, hey, puedo hacer tal cosa, that's it. So can I or may I? Ready? Well, let's check out the next conversation.
Can I have a look at your map, please?
Yes, of course you can. Are you lost?
Yes, I am lost. I can't find Oxford Street.
Here it is, next to Bond Street.
Oh, thank you.
Conversation 4.
Excuse me, could you help me with my bag, please? It's very heavy.
No problem. Do you want me to carry it to the station?
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Listen again.
Excuse me, could you help me with my bag, please? It's very heavy.
No problem. Do you want me to carry it to the station?
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Did you get it? That one is more
Yes.
is easier, no? So, yeah, Johan.
Yes, teacher. She said that he can help her with her backpack.
Excellent, Johan. But what was the way that she literally said it? How did she literally say the
Uh,
words?
Can you help me? She said.
She said, can? No. What is the verb modal verb that we use with you?
Could you?
Very good. Could. In this case, the other possibility when we are asking the other person, it's could you. Claro, of course, can you? It's a possibility, but in this case, she used could you, and then could you help me with this back? No. So listen again.
Listen again.
Excuse me, could you help me with my bag, please?
So we would say that, of course, it's a question. Yes, like could you help me with my bag, please? But she's asking in this case with could, and then the subject you. Oh, yeah, of course. Then the modal verb, it's in the modal verb. No, sorry, the verb, it's in infinitive form because it's after modal verb. So in that case, could you help me? That's it. No, so could you help me with my bag, please? It's very heavy. The man says, wait, let's continue with the video.
It's very heavy.
No problem. Do you want me to carry it to the station?
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Mm-hmm. It's already, so that's another possibility. Listen to this one, that it's the last one, right? So let's listen to this one.
Conversation 5.
Excuse me, can I use the internet here, please?
Yes, we have internet access on the 4th floor.
Can I use my own computer?
Yes, we have a free wireless network.
Listen again.
Excuse me, can I use the internet here, please?
Yes, we have internet access on the 4th floor.
Can I use my own computer?
Yes, we have a free wireless network.
Did you get it? Two permissions that she asked.
Yes, teacher.
Number
She
one, Carmen.
said, can I, se me olvidó. Can I use the internet?
Very good. Can I use the internet here? So she's asking permission for using the internet of the place. And the second permission that she asked?
If she can use her own computer.
That's wonderful, my friend. So if she can use her own computer. So she says, "Can I use my own computer?" And the man says yes. Listen again.
Listen again.
Excuse me, can I use the internet here, please?
Yes, we have internet access on the 4th floor.
Can I use my own computer?
Yes, we have a free wireless network.
That's it, right? So guys, in this case, the request, this is just the most common way to do it, that it's using the modal verbs. Can I, may I, could you, would you, it's fine. But they are very kind of like neutral, no? They are casual expressions. But we're going to find that we have many other expressions that we can use in order to ask for permissions and make requests, okay? But in this case, we're going to work in two different types of request: direct request and indirect request. Direct request is when the favor is directly to the person. I mean, one person is asking the favor to directly the other person. Yeah, so this is a direct request. It's a favor from me to you, and that's it. And then we have the indirect request. The indirect request, it's when there is an intermediate, yes, a middle person. Do you know what is the middle of middle person? Any idea what is that? Middle person?
Persona en medio.
Literally it's that, but it's un intermediario, right? So there is one person that is here and she needs to ask the favor to the other person. But since they cannot reach each other, they are going to go through the middle person, and then the middle person repeats the request to the other person, right? So in that case, we have direct request. It's like, oye, ¿me puedes ayudar con tal cosa? Directamente de una persona a otra. And the indirect request, it's like, oye, ¿le puedes pedir a tal persona que haga tal cosa? Es una solicitud indirecta, es decir, no es para esta persona, no es para el intermediario, no es para el middle person, sino es para la otra tercera persona, pero a través del intermediario. ¿Listo? Entonces, we're going to start first, of course, with the direct person, with the direct request, in which we only have two people: the person that is asking the request and the person who is going to help the first one with the request, right? So, in this case, my dear people, we're going to have here, wait, this chart. Ready? In this chart, we are going to find many different expressions that we can use in order to talk about direct request. Ready? So, of course, all of them are questions. Todas esas expresiones son en forma de pregunta. ¿Por qué? Porque son solicitudes. So, normalmente las usamos en forma de pregunta, en forma de favor, right? A ver, come on here. Toma menos grande. Okay. Ay, that's okay. Entonces, my dear people, we're going to have different expressions that are organized from the most informal to the most formal expressions. So, as I said before, the expressions with the modal verbs are very casual, conversation, friendly conversation. That's it. The ones that we use in an everyday conversation. Las que usamos todos los días. Remember that can, it's for permissions. So, it's usually with I. While could, it's with you. It's a favor. Hey, ¿podrías tú hacer tal cosa? Mientras que can es un permiso, por lo tanto es can I, puedo yo hacer tal cosa, o puedo usar may I. Ready? That's the other possibility. May I borrow your books, please? Or the other one is, could you lend me your student's ID, please? So on and so forth, right? Guys, pregunta, what is the difference between borrow and lend?
Pedir prestado y prestar.
Muy bien, Yesenia, very good. Pedir prestado, borrow, es cuando tú tomas la cosa, tú tomas el objeto, ¿cierto? Por eso generalmente se usa con el permiso. Te puedo pedir prestado este esfero, right? So, can I borrow your book? En este caso, el libro, please. And lend es prestar. So, that's the action that the other person does with me. So, that's with, could you lend me your book, please? Or your student's ID, please? right? So, en este caso es, ¿me podrías prestar? La otra es, ¿podría yo tomar prestado esto? That's it, right? Guys, como son modales, como son expresiones con modal verbs, can y could, el verbo ¿cómo viene?
Infinitivo.
Infinitivo, muy bien. Forma base o infinitivo, excelente. It's borrow o lend. No importa el sujeto, it's going to be infinitivo el verbo. ¿Listo? That's fine. Now, those are easy. Now we have other two expressions which are used, bueno, estas son expressions with modal verbs, right? These ones are expressions for permissions, but are real permissions. Real permissions. O sea, the person is asking a permission, but for something that the person is going to really do. It's a real situation. So we have, or we introduce the expression if. Ready? If. And then we have two expressions. Is it okay if, or do you mind if? Of course, if it, is it okay if, it means like, está bien si, and then the thing. Como son permisos, normalmente uso ¿qué sujeto? I, ready? In both cases. So, is it okay if I, or do you mind if I? Do you mind? Because it's like, ¿te importa si yo uso tal cosa? O está bien si uso tal cosa, right? So in that case, the verb, it's going to be again in infinitive form, because it's a real permission. So is it okay if I do ta ta ta? In this case, is it okay if I use your computer? Or do you mind if I do ta ta ta? So do you mind if I copy your answers, right? But it's a real permission. It's something that is going to really happen, right? So in that case, the expressions are, is it okay if, or do you mind if? That's it, right? Of course, if I, and then the verb in infinitive. The next two are also permissions, but these two are imaginary permissions. Something that is not real. It's just imaginary or unreal. Imaginary permissions. So the person is asking a permission, but in a hypothetical case, no? In that case, we don't have is it okay if, we introduce the expressions with would. Would it be okay or would it be all right if, and the same with I. Why with would? Because it's an imaginary situation. So I said, hey guys, estaría bien si yo, ta, 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 para, no, de pronto no lo voy a hacer. Solo estoy preguntando si estaría bien que lo hiciera en una situación imaginaria, right? And the other one is, would you mind? También con mind, pero en este caso sí, with would. Would you mind if I, bla, bla, bla. Esto se asemeja al segundo condicional. Como se asemeja al segundo condicional, el verbo que es irreal va a ir en
Pasado participio.
solo en pasado, pasado simple, Jenny.
Ah,
¿Listo?
pasado sí.
Pasado simple, sí, señora. Muy bien, excelente. Como segundo condicional, digamos que es una situación irreal, sí, la introduzco con would, pero aparte el verbo, la acción de esa pregunta va a ir en pasado porque si es algo irreal. Ready? So in that case, would it be alright if I do blah, 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 if I call you at 6 a.m.? Maybe I'm not going to call you at 6 a.m., but I just want to know if it's okay or not, right? Would you mind if I borrow with your cell phone? Maybe I don't really need it, but in the hypothetical case that I would need it, then I would like to know if you would help me or not. It's a hypothetical situation, and that's it, right? Good. Finally, we're going to have two very formal expressions, but the first one is with mind. Esa ya la habíamos visto. Would you mind? What is the meaning of would you mind?
¿Te importaría?
¿Te
Exactly, very
importaría?
good. Muy bien, very good. Te importaría. Pero en este caso ya no es un permiso. So in that case, it's not would you mind if, sino solamente would you mind. And we saw the last time that would you mind, when it's only would you mind, we're going to have a verb in ing. ¿Ya? Entonces hay que tener cuidado si es would you mind if o solamente would you mind. Solamente would you mind es una solicitud. ¿Te importaría hacer esto, tal cosa? Right? En cambio, would you mind if es te importaría si yo, ta, 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 right? So when it's only would you mind, it's would you mind, the verb in ing, and then the action, right? So, would you mind explaining me this exercise? Would you mind lending me some money? Would you mind giving me some extra time? Something like that, right? But in that case, it's with the verb in ing. And the last one, which is a very formal expression, it's I was wondering if. I was wondering if. Any idea what is the meaning of that expression? I was wondering if.
Me estaba preguntando.
Muy
Sí.
bien, Cami. Excelente. Me preguntaba así. Sé que he visto esas preguntas como en las películas, right? Normalmente en español uno nunca la hace, pero sí la han visto muchas veces en películas, right? En series que dicen como, oye, me preguntaba si tal cosa, para pedir un favor de manera muy formal, ¿cierto? Entonces, in that case, the question or the expression is, I was wondering if. En este caso uso if, pero no necesariamente tiene que ser un permiso, es decir, no siempre va a ser con I. Ready? So I could say, for example, I was wondering if I could sit with you here during the class, and it's fine, es un permiso. But I could say, for example, I was wondering if you could lend me some money, please, right? In the case that it's not a permission, but it's a request. Okay? Questions about any of the expressions here, guys? Any of the expressions here?
No,
Are they
teacher.
clear?
It's clear.
Listo, Pau. Very good. Excellent. Mrs. Erika, how do you feel? Gabriela, Tati, how do you feel? Fine? No problem?
Fine.
No
Fine,
problem,
teacher.
teacher.
Listo, very good. Excellent. So, remember that these are direct requests from me to the other person, directly, ¿cierto? No middle person, sin intermediario, just from me to the other person, right? So, over here, yeah, this person is going to ask the other person one favor. We have different situations here. Buy me a coffee, treat me, it's like a synonym of invite, ¿cierto? Invite. Fix my computer, take care of my pet while I go out on Friday, do the dishes, lend me some money, cancel my class, program the class for me. So try to create one example with one of these requests. Some could be permissions, some could be requests.
Program a class for me is a request.
Yeah, but try to create the whole expression, yes. I mean, with all the expression, with one of the expressions that we saw before, con una de las que vimos antes.
Could you treat
Muy bien, very good. Could you treat me to a movie? Okay, yes, that's a good idea, right? What if I want to invite the person to the cinema? Yo quiero invitarla, quiero pedirle permiso si la puedo invitar. How could it be in that case? Eso está perfecto. Could you treat me to a movie? That's fine. But if it's the opposite, si fuera al revés y yo la quiero invitar, quiero pedir como permiso para invitarla más o menos. How could I do it? Hmm.
Can I invite you
Dale, dale. Can I invite you where? All the sentence, my dear Helen. Dale. Can I invite you?
to watch a movie?
Very good, very good. Can I invite you to a movie o for a movie? Yeah. Muy bien, that's great, ¿cierto? Entonces, depende, si le estoy, pues, digamos, pidiendo el favor que me invite, pues, ok, could you treat me to a movie? Pero si estoy pidiendo como, hey, ¿te puedo invitar? Ok, can I invite you to a movie? ¿Mm? Same here, what about if I want to buy the coffee for the person? Como, oye, ¿está bien si te compro un café? How could you do that?
Teacher,
Yes.
perdón, yo tengo una, pero es la de abajo.
Dale, no
La de
problem.
my computer.
Dale, of course.
Would you mean fixing my computer?
Wait, muy bien. Would you mind fixing my computer? Perfecto. That's great. Ready? Muy bien. Would you mind fixing my computer? That is an excellent request. Mhm.
I have the first one, teacher.
Dale, Johan, go.
It's okay if I buy you a coffee?
Very good. Is it okay? Because it's a question, no? So, is it okay if I buy you a coffee? Estaría bien si te compro. Perfecto. That's great, Johan. Muy bien. Ready? That, in that case, it's not it's okay, porque it's okay es una afirmación, sino que quedaría is it okay, which is the question, right?
Okay, teacher.
Mhm. Listo, very good. Any other example with one of the expressions here?
Profe, yo tengo una, pero no sé si está bien.
Dale, go, no problem.
Em, would you mind lend me some money?
Would you mind? Remember that would you mind? It's with the verb in ing. So,
Ah, okay. Lending me some money.
very good. Would you mind lending me some money? Muy bien. Excellent. That's it, right? ¿Listo? Any other? Ah, the person is asking permission. Como al principio del curso, cuando decían, profe, ¿puedo cambiar, puedo cancelar mi clase? How would you do it? Ya sabemos que obviamente can I cancel my class? Es fine, pero ¿qué otra forma podría ser? ¿Verdad, profe? ¿Y estaría bien si yo cancelo mi clase? ¿O me importaría si yo cancelo mi clase? How could I
Eh,
do that?
would it be okay if I cancel my class?
Very good, excellent. Would it be all right or would it be okay? Would it be okay if I, claro, como es supposition, it's in past. If I canceled my class. Ready? Muy, muy bien. That's right. ¿Listo? Entonces,
Entonces,
guys, yes, dale, Jen.
te puedo decir la de abajo,
Of
la de
course.
abajo, la última.
This one?
I was wondering if you could wash the dishes. Es que no sé cómo. ¿Dishes?
Dishes, yes.
Dishes.
Muy bien, muy formal. I was wondering, wondering. I was wondering if you could
Cool.
do o wash, cualquiera de los dos verbos sirve, muy bien. Wash the dishes, perfecto. That's right, Jennifer. Muy bien. Ujú. Listo, people. Excellent. So, in this case, those are the different possibilities that we have when we are doing a direct request. It means when I am asking for a favor, basically, right? Can be permission or can be a favor that you have to do, but it's request in different ways, okay? Depending on the situation, you want to ask the person to do it for you. Hey, would you mind? I was wondering if you could or could you, whatever. Do you want to do it for yourself? I was wondering if it's okay, blah blah blah. I was wondering if I can or may I or can I? Depends on you. Depends on how do you want to ask for the favor. Okay. Now, that is the first part because in that case it's just you and me. But what happens if I want to introduce another person into the request? A ver, wait a second. I lost it. Wait, I lost it. The indirect request. 1 second. Yeah, got it. What happens if I want to introduce another person in the request? I have to do it using something similar, not equal, but similar to the report speech, right? So in this case, we're going to have an indirect request. I have one person, I mean, I am the person who is asking the request, but I have to go to the middle person, which in this case is the person that is going to repeat the request to the last person. And the last person, the subject number 3, is the person that is going to do the favor for me, right? But of course, the favor, it's in that case, can be something like an statement or a request or a question that is yes or no, or a question that it's a WH, right? So in that case, we're going to use something very similar to that using the similar structure, right? We're going to start, it's a question, of course. So in that case, we're not going to say, she told me that, no, but we're going to be the person who asked the favor to pass the message to another person, right? So we're going to start always with the two verbs because it's a favor. So can or could, yes. If the sentence is affirmative, si lo que yo quiero transmitir a la tercera persona, it's affirmative, I use the verb tell. Could you tell or or can you tell? Ready? Then we have the subject number 3. O sea, ¿a quién le van a dar ese mensaje? The subject number 3, the last person, right? And then, recordando que es un statement y que es un imperative, a statement it's a complete sentence, and a statement, an imperative is an order, yes? I can use that or I can use to, yeah? And then the message complete. For example, the message that I want to transmit is for Johan, but I cannot talk to Johan because Johan is out of the country, está fuera del país. So I need to talk to his family or to his brother or to his assistant, right? And tell him the message that I need to tell Johan. So I said, okay, you know what? I need you, the person, to tell that the class will be on Friday. That is the message that I want to transmit to Johan. Yes, because Johan is out of the country, I cannot speak with him. So I am going to do it. Can you is the person that is helping me, is the middle person. Yeah. Remember, what was the middle person?
Johan.
Yeah, no, it's not Johan. Johan is the third person. It's this one. ¿Qué era el middle person? ¿Qué era eso? What is the meaning of that?
¿A quién se le está dando la información?
Intermediario.
El
Intermediario.
intermediario. Exactamente, el que me va a transmitir esa información a la tercera persona, right? So in that case, the middle person is going to, it's you, yes? And the subject number three is Johan, because that is the one that is going to receive the information. And then I said, okay, hey, could you please, Johan, ¿tienes hermanos or something like that?
Sister.
Assistant, what is the name of your assistant?
Sister. My sister is
Sister, perdón, a sister. What is the name of your sister?
Valentina.
Valentina. Entonces yo llamo y digo, hey, Valentina, hazme un favor, do me a favor. Can you tell Johan that the class will be on Friday? ¿Cierto? Porque es un statement, right? Ahora, if I want to say, hey, you know what, Johan, el mensaje para Johan es, don't arrive late. ¿Cierto? So again, Valentina, could you please do me a favor? Could you please tell Johan not to arrive late? Entonces, si es un request negativo, pues not to, and then the instruction, ¿no? Entonces, in that case, se postula en forma de pregunta porque no es del request para el intermediario, sino le estoy pidiendo el favor, le estoy solicitando que si por favor me puede transmitir ese mensaje a otra persona. O sea, el favor es que me transmita esa información a alguien más, right? So that's why it's an indirect request, por eso es un indirect request. ¿Listo? Eso when it's affirmative sentence. Ahora, if the sentence is a question, si lo que quiero es que me transmita una pregunta, I am going to do it similar but not the same. I'm going to use it with the verb ask. Yeah, and the same. You is the middle person, is subject number two, el intermediario, and the subject number three, but is the person that is going to receive the information at the end, right? Here we have two different types of questions, yes or no question and WH questions. Como lo vimos en la semana, en la semana 12 del básico 2, cuando reportamos una pregunta, tengo que volverlo de manera afirmativa, pero incluyendo estas expresiones, if o el WH correspondiente, ¿cierto? Entonces, for example, in this case, we have two different types of questions. The first one is, lo mismo, I'm going to ask the person the information to Johan, ¿cierto? Johan is the subject number three. Entonces yo llamo a Valentina y, hey, Valentina, do me a favor, please. Can you ask, porque es una pregunta, ¿cierto? Can you ask Johan? Y la pregunta original era, does he like to dance? Quiero preguntar si a Johan le gusta bailar o no. Pero eso es una pregunta de yes or no. So la incluyo con if o whether. Whether es simplemente un sinónimo de si sí o si no, right? So I can say, can you ask or could you ask Johan if he likes to dance? O bueno, es que to travel no era to dance, sorry. If he likes to dance, right? That's the way in which I do it, including the expression if, when it's a yes or no question. Okay, if I want to make a WH question, which dance club do you prefer? Bueno, does he prefer, ¿cierto? In that case, I am going to introduce the WH corresponding. Could you ask Johan which dance club he prefers? Right? Entonces recuerden que cuando transmito una pregunta, voy a eliminar los auxiliares, ¿cierto? Entonces, if he likes to dance, o which dance club he prefers, ¿cierto? O yo incluyendo la S de la tercera persona. That is all. ¿Ready? Entonces, guys, cuando tengo un request, una pregunta indirecta, no para esta persona, sino para alguien más, lo voy a transmitir de esa forma. Could you ask? Whether it's a yes or no question o WH, dependiendo si es yes or no question con if o si es WH con el WH correspondiente. ¿Listo? Pero recuerden que como ya es una pregunta en general, la pregunta real que es al final de esta no va a llevar auxiliares, sino va a quedar como si fuera una afirmación, right? Entonces, can you ask Johan if he likes this, if he likes that, whatever. ¿Listo? Más o menos, kind of. Este es un poquito más confuso que los anteriores, but how do you feel?
Teacher, ¿podrías hacer un ejemplo?
Vamos a
Es que
hacer
me quedé
varios.
como un poquito
¿De
confundida.
cuál de todos, Jen?
Del último, del segundo.
De los últimos dos, de estos dos.
Sí, ese.
Vale, no te
Ujú.
preocupes, don't worry. Entonces, we are going to go here. We're going to erase this part. And we have to do here. Entonces, I have these messages, ¿no? Do you know my current address? Tengo estos mensajes, pero los mensajes son para Jennifer. Pero Jennifer no está al alcance. Entonces voy a hablar con Jennifer. ¿Tienes secretario, asistente, esposo, alguien que te dé mensajes, hermano?
Secretario.
What is the name?
Jorge.
Jorge, perfecto. That's it. Ready? Entonces, Jennifer está en una reunión y no la puedo contactar. Entonces me toca contactar a Jorge. Ready? Tengo ciertas preguntas para ella. Primero que todo, miremos qué tipo de mensaje es. Do you know my current address? ¿Qué tipo de mensaje es? ¿Es un statement? ¿Es un imperative? ¿Es un qué?
Un statement.
¿Será?
Request.
Is a yes or no
It's a
question?
yes or no question. Muy bien. Very good. It's a yes or no question. Ready? Recuerden que los statements son oraciones afirmativas que me transmiten información. Y los requests son oraciones también afirmativas. Bueno, pueden ser afirmativas o negativas, pero que me dan una orden. ¿Listo? Ready? Es good. En este caso, yes or no question, porque es do you know my current address? La respuesta es sí, sí o sí no. Second, pay your credit card right now. What type of sentence is that?
A request.
Ah, request.
Imperative.
Imperative, muy bien. Exactly. Cualquiera de los dos. Request o imperative. Muy bien, that's great. Reserve the tickets to New York.
Request.
Muy bien, request, right? Again, where is our meeting?
WS question.
WH question. Very good. Last one. Mary will be on a business meeting for 2 weeks.
Statement.
It's an statement. Es una información afirmativa, pero no me está pidiendo nada, solo me está transmitiendo información. Listo. Entonces, ahora sí. Vamos a hacer esta primera. ¿Listo? Que es una yes or no question, right? Remember, the information is for Jennifer. Jennifer is our subject number 3. ¿Quién podría transmitir ese mensaje y dice, hey, Jorge, ¿me podría decirle a Jennifer tal? So, how can we do it?
Could you tell Jennifer if she knows my current address?
Muy bien, Helen, pero ahí hay un ligerísimo error. Could you? ¿Cómo es pregunta? Could you
Ask.
ask? De resto,
Ah, ok,
perfecto.
sí.
Ajá. Could you ask her? Ese her obviamente nos referimos a Jen, ¿cierto? Could you ask her if, porque es yes or no question, sí, y solamente voy a cambiar, digamos, el sujeto, porque ya no es you, sino she, ¿cierto? If she, si ella conoce, if she knows my address. ¿Ready? Como la pregunta es para una tercera persona, siempre va a terminar siendo he o she, ¿cierto? Aunque originalmente la pregunta, si yo hubiera tenido a Jennifer de frente, la pregunta era, ¿Do you know my current address? Pero realmente no estoy hablando con ella, estoy hablando con su asistente. Por lo tanto, la pregunta la tengo que cambiar a tercera persona, ¿cierto? That's why. Y como es yes or no question, simplemente incluyo el if, cancelo el auxiliar, ready? And is that. Could you ask her if she knows my address? That's it, right?
Teacher, es decir, que digamos, para uno transmitir esa información a la persona intermedia siempre se usa como el QUAS, sería como la forma correcta de transmitir esa al
Exacto.
intermediario, para que el
Claro,
intermediario va a la tercera persona. Ah, ok.
exactamente, Jen, porque el intermediario sí está hablando contigo, por eso él siempre va a ser you. No importa si sea hombre o mujer, siempre el intermediario va a ser you, porque es la persona con quien tú te estás comunicando, quien directamente, ¿no? Entonces, that's why it's you, could you ask, si es pregunta, o si fuera, por ejemplo, esta, sería, hey, could you what, guys? Could you, Johan, no te escuchamos, sorry.
Could you tell her if... Ah, no, me perdí.
Es un statement, es un imperative. Solamente
To
tienes.
pay?
Yes, muy bien. Could you please tell her to pay? Pero obviamente ya no es your credit card, porque ya no estoy hablando con o sea, no es la tarjeta de crédito de Jorge, es la tarjeta de crédito de ella, ¿cierto? Entonces, could you please tell her to pay?
Her credit card
Muy bien,
right
very
now.
good. her credit card right now. Excelente. That's right. Ready? Entonces mira que en este caso Jen, no uso el ask porque no es pregunta. Solo cuando es pregunta uso el ask. Cuando es afirmativo, o sea, statement o request, uso el tell. ¿Listo? Ready? En caso que sea yes or no, perdón, WH question, simplemente uso el mismo WH y coloco la oración de manera afirmativa. For example, in this case is A. Jorge, could you ask her where our meeting our meeting is? ¿Dónde es nuestra reunión? Where our meeting is. That's it, ready? Realmente es un poquito es sencillo, solo que al principio es un poquito confuso saber cómo, espere, cómo así, que esto lo cambio, que no lo cambio. ¿Listo? Pero en realidad es facilito, ¿vale? Questions about it, difficulties or problems?
All fine, teacher.
All fine. Yes. Anybody? Yarima, ¿cómo vas? Pau, dime. Good.
Yes.
Perfect. Excelente. Yarima, ¿cómo vas? Fine.
Profe, más o menos.
Ujú.
Es que me pierdo como en este sentido de, profe, ¿y por qué el you si es la tercera persona? Ese you no se puede poner el nombre de la persona ahí o tiene que ser you.
¿En cuál parte? ¿En cuál parte, my dear?
En como could you,
Ah,
no es la tercera persona como el intermediario.
es segunda persona, Yari, porque es con quien
Al
tú te estás
segunda, perdón,
comunicando.
a la
Sí,
segunda persona,
exacto.
intermediario.
Como es segunda persona, uno no usa el nombre cuando, digamos, cuando yo te digo, tú
Ah,
sabes
sí, sí,
tal
sí.
cosa, ahí no usas el nombre, sino usas el tú, básicamente. El
Ah,
nombre lo
pero
uso
pues,
para la tercera, que es quien me va a recibir el mensaje. Ahí sí puedo usar el nombre.
ok,
Ujú.
ok.
¿Listo? Good. Listo, my dear people. Entonces, bueno, este tipo de request pues me va a permitir pues generar solicitudes, ¿cierto? Ya sea favores directos, como en este caso, que hazme tal cosa, que te importaría si yo hago tal cosa, o pedir favores de manera indirecta, ¿cierto? Oye, ¿te importaría decirle a tal persona que, no sé, que no ponga los pies en el mueble, por ejemplo? ¿Te importaría preguntarle a Johan si él puede ayudarme con la mudanza, por ejemplo? Right? Entonces son diferentes tipos de requests that I can do, right? Guys, these kind of requests are going to help me to create, for example, complaining or complaints about a product. What is the meaning of complaint?
Quejas.
Mhm. So, for example, I ordered my monitor from Samsung, and when my monitor arrived, it was broken. Yeah. So I typed a letter. Yes. And in the letter, I had to use many of those requests. So I said, okay, Mr. Samsung, no sé, whatever. Yes. I am writing, guys, important. Remember that when we are writing mails or letters, we cannot use contractions, right? The contractions are for informal text, but in formal writing, we don't use contractions. I'm writing this mail with the purpose to express my disappointment. What is disappointment?
Mi desacuerdo.
Mi decepción, right? My disappointment with the delivery service of your company. Wait, sorry, of your company. Yes. Taking into account, bueno, last Wednesday, bla, 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 y cierro el correo diciendo, I was wondering, I was wondering if you could help me with a refund of my money, or at least if would it be all right? Why, come on, all right if I send the monitor for repairing, right? So after all the context that you say, sí, compré el monitor y lo ordené y llegó roto y blah, what you're doing is stating what you want. What is what you really want? Okay, you want a refund one possibility, or the other possibility is that they permit you to send the equipment to repairing. That's the other possibility, right? So in that case, I created two different requests. The first one, I was wondering if I could have a refund of my money, ¿cierto? Very formal. Or, sorry, at least if, would it be all right if I send my monitor for repair? That's it, right? These guys, these kind of requests are going to help me to do that. Express my inconformity with something, express that I have problems with something, and ask for something of the other person. Pedir algo de la otra persona. Maybe a refund, maybe a service, maybe something, but it's asking something from the other person. Okay? Questions about it? Más o menos easy peasy or not?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, good. Here, wait a second. I am going to send you something. Okay. Okay, wait. Guys, les voy a enviar en el chat un enlace, ¿vale? El enlace es para un Padlet, es decir, una paginita donde ustedes van a entrar y van a encontrar, ya les muestro, aquí, good. En este Padlet ustedes van a encontrar algunas imágenes, ¿sí? En cuatro recuadros. Allí lo que pueden hacer es incluir un comentario, right? Entonces, check on the pictures. We have four different pictures. In the first one, we have two people like on a business office context, right? In the other one, it's like a airplane, and there are two flight attendants, and there are some people in the plane, right? One guy is with a turkey. On the other one, it's like a restaurant in a very, like how can I say, small restaurant, right? And the other one, it's on the airport. What you have to do is to select one of the pictures, or two of the pictures if you want, and write down one request, maybe direct or indirect, that it's possible to be happening in that context. For example, here I said, is it okay if I take my shoes off? Sorry. Is it okay if I take my shoes off? No sé, por example, this person can be the one that it's, is it okay if I take my shoes off? O sea, está pidiendo permiso para qué?
Quitarse los
Quitarse los
zapatos.
zapatos.
Quitarse los zapatos, exactamente. Entonces, en este caso, guys, what you have to do is to look at the picture and write down a possible request. ¿Listo? No se fijen en las anteriores. Si la repiten, no hay problema. Don't worry. You just have to write down a request. Le dan aquí en añadir comentario, escriben su nombrecito y that's it. Ready? No problem. Acá le dan añadir comentario. That's it. A ver, come on. No, it's just right here. No, es aquí. Añadir comentario, escriben el comentario, y ya está. ¿Listo? Entonces, I just want you to write down some request, depende del contexto que quieran, pueden escoger cualquiera de las cuatro, ¿ok? So take your time, don't worry. If you have questions, ask me. Tienen preguntas, pregunten, tranquilos, no worries.
Teacher, how do you say equipaje?
Luggage. Luggage is Luggage.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Good. Okay, very good. So we are having here some requests already. Camila says, sorry, would you mind telling the chef that I love the dish? Perfecto, very good, excellent. Here, would you mind helping me with my luggage? Wonderful, my friend, very good. Would you mind helping me with my luggage? Some people are still writing. Tatiana says, can you tell the chef not to pull? Very good, excellent. Can you tell? Oh, well, it would be, could you? Can you? It's also fine. Yes, no problem. Can you tell the chef not to put salt in my food? It's a negative request not to do that. Perfect. That's great. Excellent. Mhm. Okay, okay. And another one is, excuse me, do you mind bringing me more soup? My red is very good, excellent. So, do you mind bringing me more soup? No, that's right. Jennifer says, I was wondering if you accepted any kind of animal on the flight. Very good. That's it. Mhm. In past, because it's unreal, or in present, if it's something realistic. I mean, if I have my dog there, I have to use it in present, no? I was wondering if you accept any animals because it's real. But if it's only a hypothetical situation, I was wondering if you accepted any kind of animals on the flight. Perfecto, that's right. I think somebody's still writing down. Optimistic Buffalo. Could you give me a bottle of water? Great. Very simple. Could you give me a bottle of water? That's great. It's just very direct, no? Good. Excellent.
No puede cambiarle el nombre a eso.
I don't know how do you do it, but bueno, anyways, no problem. Thank you, Larry. Excellent, excellent job. Listo, guys. Any other? I think somebody's still writing here. Can you tell Johan to work tomorrow? Oh my God. Guys, recuerden que la mayoría de estos son preguntas, ¿vale? Por eso se cierran con pregunta, ¿right? Pues, can you tell Johan to work tomorrow? Question mark. Could you give me a bottle of water? Question mark. Yes, very good. Listo, guys. Excellent. That's great. So the idea, of course, is that you practice a lot. The access is open. If you want to put more examples, great. I am going to let it open. So I think that you have no questions here, but these requests are going to be applicable in any different kinds of context, no? Asking favors in the airplane, asking favors in the office, writing down a mail, a complaining mail. So you said, okay, no, I need the company to do this for me. I received myself one and it's completely broken. So I was wondering if the company can give me a complete refund, or I don't know, do you mind if I send the device back for checking or for reviewing, something like that. So it's just a way to create favors and to express something that I need from the other people. Ready? I think questions there are not. So difficulties, problems, guys. Any other question? I'm gonna do that question so far.
We
For
need to
me, I
practice,
think
teacher.
no.
See, that's true. You have to practice, but you are doing it so fine. So don't worry. Relax. Try to practice in your mind. In your mind is fine, no? Because It's difficult to write down the spot, to find out the space to practice, but if you can do it, do it. No, write as many as possible and don't worry. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. We are entering to the week number 3 next week. We have also 2 classes, one for Thursday, the other one for Friday. Ready? Because on Tuesday I have other different class. So one is for going to 3.1 for Thursday and 3.2 for Friday. Ready? Y Paula dice, I would like to know if you could give me something to drink, please. Muy bien, that's great. That is great request. Muy bien, Paul, that's great. Listo, guys. Entonces, sí, Johan, pregunta.
Yes, teacher. ¿El viernes a qué horas es la clase?
Ya te digo, my friend. No sé, espérame, ya miramos, porque ya están las activas para que las puedan programar, ya están los enlaces activos. Pero espérame, ya te digo, wait a second. Creo que es a las 8, si no estoy mal, o a las 7. ¿A qué horas te sirve? Pues mejor dicho, dime.
Tal vez a las 8.
¿A las 8? Listo. Vale, sí, sí. Entonces esta no la programen y yo la cambio.
Y a
¿Listo?
mí también, a las 8.
Listo, perfecto. Entonces la dejamos para las 8, no problem. Listo, guys, ya mismo hacemos eso. De todas maneras, ya está el enlace para que lo vayan y lo programen. ¿Listo? Entonces denme un segundito, ya entramos acá, porque si me voy de la llamada se me olvida después cambiarla. Wait. Listo, entonces Intermediate 1, 3.2. Veremos, wait. Ah, sí, está de 8 a 9, listo. Listo, guys, de 8 a 9, no problem. So, see you the next week, 2 classes,
Thank you,
Thursday and
teacher.
Friday. No, thanks to you for participating.
Thank you,
Bye bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Chao,
Bye,
guys,
teacher.
goodbye. Have a
Thank you,
good night,
teacher.
que
Bye.
descansen.
Bye bye.
Chao,
Bye,
bye.
teacher.
Bye bye.